All right, I think we are already live. Okay. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome for today's continuous discussion, the final grand finale, chapter 18 of Bhagavad Gita. Today is 23rd December 2025, Tuesday. So I'm presenting this Gita Gyan program, chapter 18, live from our Bhakti Yoga Namahat Center in Ipoh. So I'm so happy and grateful to each and every one of you for joining us today. Today, of course, grand finale. And today, because you know that chapter 18 is such a big chapter, all right? So originally, when they planned this chapter, they divided into two series, two sessions, 18 part 1, 18 part 2. But what I did, I combined both, all right? So since we are doing it 1 hour plus, so 1 hour 45 minutes, so I think we could have finished. But if not, we may overshoot a little bit time, most probably like 9:15, all right? We try to complete, right? So today is the last day. Let's give us full attention to this program. And definitely chapter 18 is going to be mind-blowing chapter because this is the perfection of renunciation. We understand from first chapter itself, Krishna is talking about renunciation, tyaga, right? Giving up, sacrifice. But now it is the perfection. What is the perfect way of renouncing our sin? All right? So I'm grateful to all the Matajis or Prabhus. I would like to mention your name, Mangala Rukmani Mataji, Ananda Sundari Mataji, Gunasegran Prabhu, Divya Mataji, Kala Manirajan Mataji, Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu, Jai Shri Ganesh Prabhu, Sharmila Mataji, Nagarajan Chalaya Prabhu, Roja Malar Mataji, Purna Rupini Mataji, Charna Lakshmi Mataji, Rajendran Prabhu, Dr. Mrs. Valliyame Kasi Mataji, Ramachandran Prabhu, Kaushika Das Prabhu, Nanda Devi Mataji, Chiang Fuk Wing or Chaitanya Daya Prabhu, and there's another Mataji Valliyama. Okay, Valliyama Mataji. Jiva, Hari Bol. At last, you are here. Jiva Gunalan, Param Ampang Prabhu, Param, Sadguna Mataji, Saravanan Jayaraman. Wow. Connecting all the way from Bangladesh, if I'm not mistaken. And iPhone. Who's that iPhone here? I think Vrinda Mataji, right?
Yes, Prabhu, I'm just about to rename mine.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do it now.
All right, all right. Okay, so welcome for this the grand finale. Okay, now, okay, before that I need to do this spotlight. Okay, all right, so I'm going to share the screen now. Chapter 18, the perfection of renunciation. Slideshow from the beginning. Can you see it clearly in your screen? Are you seeing the full picture? Can you see clearly?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. All right. ISKCON Malaysia proudly presents Gita Gyan, the essence of Bhagavad Gita. And today we are going at chapter 18. So let's take darshan from Sri Sri Nitai Gauranga. Om Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratise Namaha. Beautiful. This is from Penang. All right. This is Radha Kannaya, deity from Penang. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu, Dina Bandho Jagatpate, Gopesha Gopika Kanta, Radha Kanta Namastute, Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi, Radhe Vrindavaneshwari, Vrishabhanustude Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Let's do our prayer, invocation. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. What is this? Guruve Namaha. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivashari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Let's chant Hare Krishna 3 times together. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama
Rama, Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare. Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So today, let's dedicate today's program to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And this program is inspired by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj and dedicated to my beloved God brother, late His Grace Anadi Jagannath Prabhu of Bengaluru ISKCON Shishadipuram, the creator and the brainchild of the essence of Gita program worldwide. Okay, let's look at today's understanding of Gita. The forgetful living entities. Okay, the forgetful living entities, or in other words, the conditioned soul. Okay, we understand that. The forgetful living entities, or in other words, conditioned soul, have forgotten their relationship with the Supreme Lord. And they are engrossed in thinking of material activities, just to transfer their thinking power to the spiritual sky. I mean, just to transfer, because people cannot stop thinking, no matter what. The only person who don't think is the dead person. The dead one, they have no time for, they cannot think. As long as the man is alive, they are somehow or other thinking of something. But the problem is now they have forgotten our eternal relationship, and we are being so conditioned, and we are always thinking about material activities. What is the latest thing I can do? Where can I go? What is the latest exciting thing, stuff is happening around me? What is the latest movie? What is the latest this, that? All the things we are only thinking about it because we are materially engrossed. All right? But just to transfer the thinking power. Now, just to transfer the thinking power from being from material to spiritual sky. So Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasa, that is Vyasadeva, right, has given a great number of Vedic literatures. He have given a great number of Vedic literatures. All right, primarily we're talking about Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Samaveda, Atharva Veda, Mahabharat. All these things given, and with a lot of elaboration. Okay, first what he did, he divided the Vedas into 4. Okay, then he explained them in the Puranas. All right, first he divided the Vedas into 4, then he started to explain them one by one, the certain precept, all right, in the Puranas. And for less capable people, the people who are less capable, that means the intelligent level is very low, or they cannot understand further, he wrote the Mahabharata. Okay, the Mahabharata. So what is the reason he wrote a Mahabharata? Because Mahabharata is like a story. All right, it is just like sometimes when we see a child doesn't want to take medicine, so what the mother usually do, they'll put the medicine inside a sugar candy. Right, they take a medicine, put in the chocolate. Hey, I'm going to give you chocolate, but inside is medicine. So with the chocolate, put the medicine, it benefits. Similarly, he wrote Mahabharata, and there in that Mahabharata, he tactfully inserted Bhagavad Gita. In other words, people will stumble upon Bhagavad Gita while they are engrossed studying Mahabharata. From the highlight is the day when Bhishma was born to Ganga Devi, the Ganga Maindan, right? The mother is Ganga. How the thing happened, right? Until the final day. So Bhishma. So all these things are within that. That's a highlight. Other than that, it's a lot of supplementary stories, right? So while people are engrossed reading Mahabharata like a novel, somehow or other they stumble upon Bhagavad Gita. Then all Vedic literature is summarized in the Vedanta Sutra. Okay? So in the Mahabharata, he gave Bhagavad Gita. After he did this, then what he did? All right, first he done his Mahabharata. Then after that, he summarized all the Vedic literature, Rig, Yajur, Sama, Atharva, all the Vedic literature, he wrote a summary. As we have studied before, right? The Vedas are divided into 4, given to each disciple, and the disciple even expanded to 4, like Brahmana, Araneka, Upanishad, and Sanghita. So divided into 4, it started to spread. But before that, what Vyasa did, after he gave them, then he felt, don't know what to do. He gave a summary of the entire Veda. And that summary is called Vedanta Sutra. Right? Vedanta Sutra. So far, so good. First, he wrote Mahabharata, done. After he made the 4 Vedas and 1 Mahabharata, then he got nothing to do. He went and gave a summary of the entire Vedas. So he tried to summarize it so that people could grasp it. And for the future guidance, what happened? So the Vedanta Sutra, even though it's summarized, it's very deep in knowledge. Then he went and further, he gave a natural commentation. He gave a commentary on the Vedanta Sutra. Right? Okay, what is Vedanta Sutra? He gave a commentary. And that commentary is called as Srimad Bhagavatam. We must always engage our mind reading these Vedic literatures. Just as materialists engage their mind in reading newspaper, magazine, and so many materialistic literature, we must transfer our reading to these literature which are given to us by Vyasadeva. In that way, it will be possible for us to remember the Supreme Lord at the time of death. Our real achievement, the thing to mark whether we have successfully lived this life or not at the time of death. Okay? Now, that is the only way suggested by the Lord. That's the only way suggested by the Lord. And he guarantees the result. And he says, there is no doubt. He guarantees the result. All right? So that is the meditation for today's program. Let's start. So let's look at Gita Mahatmya. Today's Gita Mahatmya. What it says here. Jayate satatam sakyam sarva jiva ganaisaha prarabdha bunjata vapi Gita vyasa ratasyacha. Right? What it says here. A person who is devoted in studying the Gita, right, acquires a friendly disposition to all living beings, despite his accruing of reaction in his previous action in the world. All right? So let's look at this. What does it mean? Jayate satatam sakyam. A person who are devoted in studying the thing. Sarva jiva, all living entities, ganai saha. Prarabdha, all right, there's a word is hide inside. Prarabdha. Prarabdha means also, I think I explained before, the karma. How many times karma we have? Aprarabdha, prarabdha, and kutta. So prarabdha means the karma the condition that we have taken to suffer or enjoy in this life. That is called prarabdha. Prarabdha karma. So he's saying, and bunjata vapi Gita vyasa ratasyacha. So a person who is devoted to studying the Gita, make it a point to read Gita every day. He naturally acquires a friendly disposition. Okay? Friendly disposition. What happened? Wherever you go, people smile at you, laugh at you. Not laugh at you. They smile at you. They'll be very favorable with you. They like to talk to you. These are the favorable things. Sometimes when you go, sometimes people go stare at you, like that. So you create that friendly disposition. People love to be with you. That's a fantastic kind of feeling. How nice if you walk on the street, people smile at you, not stare at you. Any walks of life. Okay. If you have not experiencing it, try studying Gita every day. And you start to feel it. It's so nice. Sometimes my daughter will be asking, Appa, who's this person who smiled at you? Do you know him? And who's talking to you? All right. Okay, someone is unmuted. All right. Okay. I said, do you know him? No. Then newly found friend. So it's so nice. Friendly disposition to all living beings. Right? Despite his accruing reaction of his previous action in the world. So it's previous action in the world called prarabdha karma. All the things that you have acquired that's supposed to be, you're supposed to be not to be in a very comfortable situation, despite all that. So what we understand from this? So despite accruing the reaction or enjoying or suffering the reaction of the previous birth, what we understand here, when we start to do these things, all our past birth, good or bad, is destroyed. Right? The best way of removing all your past birth karma, simply studying Bhagavad Gita. It's the most simplest, easiest, and practical way. Right? So that's the thing, Gita Mahatmya today. Today, we are starting chapter 18, conclusion, the perfection of renunciation. Right? Let's look at 18.1. 18.1, now starting with the question by Arjuna. Arjuna uvacha sannyasasya mahabaho tattvam ichchami veditum tyagasya cha hrishikesha pratakkeshi nishuddhana. So what the question he asked? Arjuna asked, said, "O mighty armed one, I wish to understand the purpose of renunciation." When we are talking about renouncing tyaga, you have to sacrifice this, sacrifice that, sacrifice little money from your income, salary, use it for Krishna, sacrifice little time, take an extra mile drive, go to someone, give them a Bhagavad Gita. What is this purpose? So he asked the question, I want to understand the purpose behind the renunciation. And also the renounced order of life, sannyasa. Right? Or killer of the Keshi demon, master of the senses. Right? So he wants to know. That's why here, what they call? That's why to understand this. So basically renunciation means what? Renunciation means controlling your senses. So for that, he addressed Krishna as Rishikesha. Rishikesha means what? The master of the senses. That's why the place in India, Rishikesh, all the sadhus will go there because there they can easily control the senses. That's why the place is called Rishikesh. So they said, so please tell me, what does it mean? What does it mean by how to understand this thing? Right? 18.2, Krishna is answering. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Kamyanam Karmanam Nyasam Sannyasam Kavayo Viduhu Sarva Karma Pala Tyagam Prahus Tyagam Vichakshanaha. So, Kamyanam Karmanam Nyasam Sannyasam Kavayo Viduhu Sarva Pala Tyagam Prahus Tyagam Vichakshanaha. So here the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, the giving up of activities, okay, giving up of activities that are based on material desire. That means giving up the activities that based on material desire is what great learned man called the renounced order of life or sannyasa. That means giving up the material desire, right? Or the material activities, giving up. So that's a called sannyasa. And now, giving up the result of all activities is what the wise call as renunciation, tyaga. Okay, now, question. Do you understand? Who don't get it? It's a very important statement. Yes, Jai Shri Ganesh.
It's again, Prabhu. Sorry, Prabhu, I don't get it.
You didn't get it. Good. All right. Now, let's look at this. All right. So, Krishna said, giving up. Okay, Ganesh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, unmute yourself. Huh? Activities that are based on material desire. Okay.
Okay, Prabhu.
So this is the great learned called as renounced order or sannyasi. So far you understand this?
Yes, Prabhu.
So giving up activities, any activities that based on material desire. Oh, I want to make more money. I want to make this thing. I'm going to look after my grandchildren. I'm going to drive them to school. I'm going to give them best education. You know, it really happened. My uncle, my own Thai Maman, right? My mother's brother. Once I asked him in Madurai, you have all the properties around you, right? Even the rental itself is lakhs, hundreds and thousands of rupees. You have so much of fortune. And why are you still working? Why do you need to sit in the shop? You know, they have a big hardware company in India, Madurai. I said, what's the point? Oh, I've already earned for my children. Now I want to earn from my grandchildren. Look at that attachment. Enough for my children. Now I'm working for my grandchildren. So like that. So this kind of material desire, give it up. So this is called as sannyasa. So far, so good?
Okay, Prabhu.
All right. Okay. Now let's look at the next one. Then after that, all right, is sannyasa. But secondly, we call giving up the result of all activities. Giving up the result of the activities, the wise call it as renunciation or tyaga. Okay. So how to understand this? Number one, giving up activities based on material desire. And second, giving up the result of the activities. Can you see the difference here?
Yes, Prabhu.
You see the difference? First, we talk about material desire. Second, we talk about activities. Which activity? The result of the activity. It's a big difference, right? So that means you are still performing your duty, but the result of the activity you give up. You're not going to get involved with that. Shariya?
Okay.
Okay, please tell me, do you really get it or not?
Sorry, Prabhu, I don't get it actually.
But I
Okay,
just want to
fine.
ask you, Prabhu, if you don't mind, but what
Yeah.
is it we must give up? Because sometimes we need wealth, some material necessity, but why we need to give up, Prabhu? Because sometimes we need
Who's
it
asking
to.
that question now? Oh,
Me,
Jai
Prabhu,
Shri
just
Ganesh.
then.
Okay.
Yes.
Because that's what we studied in chapter 1, right? Chapter 2. Give up activities means what? Give up activity means not doing anything. Okay, now let me explain to you. Okay, ask that question again. 1 second. Use the whiteboard classic. All right. Okay, can you see the whiteboard?
Yes, Prabhu.
All right. This is a very important topic. Okay. Now, number one is this one. This is the activity. Okay. And this activity, okay, I just to show this, I just show it as the dollar sign.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the material activity. Are you following me?
Yes, Prabhu.
All right. This is material activity. Material activity. Okay. Now the second scenario. What color I should use? All right. I use this one. All right. The second scenario. Okay. Now, okay. This is result. Is the result of the activity. Okay. Now, Krishna is saying, when you give up, say like for instance, when you give up the material activity, you give up material activity means what are you doing? You are not interested to look after your family, your children, your property, your everything. You just let go. You're becoming a monk. You got it?
Yes, Prabhu.
All right. So at this place, you are known as, this is place you call as sannyasi. Are you following me?
Yes, Prabhu.
Everyone? So sannyasi means the one who gives up all the activity. That means whatever activities that available here, formally, there was a house, there was a car, there was a family, there's an income, everything here, he gave up. So he's coming as a person, as a mendicant, he just not attached to anything, he's coming and so that's called sannyasi. You got it?
Got it.
Everyone? There's another Mataji also asked that question. Who's that person? Another Mataji who asked that question. Do you understand? Just know there's someone. Mataji said she don't understand, right? Because I can't see anybody here. Okay, everyone get it, eh? Everyone okay, clear? Okay, good. Someone thumbs up. All right. Okay, anyway. All right. So that is called sannyas. Now the second scenario. What is the second scenario? Second scenario here, you are still performing your duty, right? You are still performing your prescribed duty. Okay, you are just performing your prescribed duty. You are performing a prescribed duty. You are doing a job. You are working. You are taking care of your family. You are what do you call? Engage in business. Whatever, all the material things you are involved. Chariya? All right. You are involving. You are actively participating. You are actively involving. Okay. But the difference is what you do here. You give up the result. You give up the result. Result of activity. You got it? You are still doing your job, but the result, whatever good or bad, you are not taking into consideration. You got it? You are performing your duty, but you are not interested, you are not bothered about the result. If there is result, you are sacrificing it for Krishna. You got it?
Yes, Prabhu.
And this is called as THYAG. This is called as Tyaga. This is called as Tyaga. You got it?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, so far you understand the concept here?
Yes, Prabhu.
Everyone, now what is sannyasi and what is tyagi? You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, I believe everyone, all the others, okay now. Now coming to your question. Your question, what did you ask just now?
What's the wrong? We have the material necessity, Prabhu, like money, because we want to
Correct.
use for our needs and wants.
There is nothing wrong here. That's why they are telling you, you have your money, you have your fortune, don't get attached to it. Use it for Krishna's service.
Understand, Prabhu?
All right? So we're not so that's the thing. So that's why Krishna is telling, don't give up everything, become a sannyasi. Because Arjuna wanted to be a sannyasi. But he said, don't become sannyasi. Do your duty and don't expect the result. If you win, you're going to get a kingdom. You're going to get opulence, everything. So perform your duty. Give up the result. Don't expect the result. Chariya?
Thank you, Prabhu. Understand, Prabhu.
All right. All right. So that is the verse here. So what is this? Kamyanam karmanam nyasam. Sannyasam kavayo viduhu. Sarva karma pala. Sarva karma means what? All kinds of karma. Sarva karma. All kind of karma activity. The fruit tyagam. Offer it. Sacrifice. Prahus tyagam vichakshanaha. So now Krishna is saying that and giving up all the result of all activity is called is Tyaga. So now Arjuna asked a question, what is sannyasi? And what is Tyagi? So he's answering, sannyasi means give up everything in life. Tyagi means they have everything but don't expect the result. They offer the result. Okay? All good? Okay. Now, 18.5. Krishna says, Yakna dana tapa karma natyajyam karyam evatat. Yakno danam tapas chaiva pavanani mani shina. So then he explained, act of sacrifice, charity, and penance are not to be given up. All right? So that means what it says here, the acts of charity, sacrifice, charity, and penance should not be given up. You cannot give up. They have to be performed, because indeed, sacrifice, charity, and penance purify even the great souls. Right? So sacrifice, charity, and penance has to do even a great soul take benefit from this. All right? Okay, this is very straightforward. Okay, if you don't get it, stop me. Yeah? Now, let's look at this. Verse 7 to 9. So what is the thing in the mode of goodness? Renunciation. Now we talk about sannyasa and tyaga. So what happened in the mode of goodness? So the renunciation or sannyasa, or what they call tyaga in the mode of goodness is performing prescribed duty because it ought to be done. That means you are doing your prescribed duty because it has to be done. At the same time, renouncing all material association and all attachment to the fruit. So you don't have any material association or attachment to that. Right? How we can understand? I'm going to work. Yes, I'm working. So I'm working, I'm getting my income. So I get that income. So I don't get attached to my salary. What happens if you attach to your salary? You try to become miser. My hard-earned income. Talk about donation and sacrifice. No, I have no time for that. Right? So, and secondly, when you are attached to your income, you start to have that greed says it's not enough. So what do? You do your job 8 to 5. After that, you come back and do some other part-time business. All right? Part-time business. Like what? Like some multi-level or some insurance or putting up some stall at night. Want to make some extra money. So morning, 8 hours, 10 hours job. Come back, another 4 or 5 hours of work. Then after you complete, just go back home and sleep. That is not a life of a civilized people. So what it says here, if you're in the mode of goodness, maintain your life within that your income. Whatever income that you get, 8 to 5 or whatever, maintain that way. Don't over-endeavor it. So when we cannot renounce that material associate or attachment, that is not good. You got it? So renouncing all material association and all attachment to the fruit. That means it's not saying don't go to work, don't make money. You do. Don't get attached to it. And how about passion? Renouncing passion. Giving up prescribed duty as troublesome out of fear of bodily discomfort. Right? So giving up your prescribed duty. Okay, what is your prescribed duty? Like sometimes a son of a farmer. The father is a farmer. The son should automatically follow the father's footstep. But the father says, oh, I don't want my son to suffer like me. Give him education. And the son fly off. In the future, nobody wants to go into farming. That's a big problem all over the world, especially in India. Educate the children fly off, and the father after that couldn't do anything, sell off the thing into some big corporate, and everything, the farming community is gone. Even in Malaysia also, right? They are encouraging all the young people to go back into farming. So giving up the prescribed, they say job, your prescribed duty, right? Oh, it's so troublesome, I can't do it. So give up. That is called in the mode of passion. And ignorance, giving up the prescribed duty due to illusion, right? They don't do the thing because of illusion. That's in ignorance. Now, verse 12. What Krishna says in verse 12. Anishtam, ishtam, mishrang cha. Anishtam, ishtam, mishrang cha. Previdam karmana palam. Bhavatyatya ginang pretya. Natu sanyasinang kvachit. And he says here, one who is not renounced. Okay? That means one who is not renounced. Okay, the keyword is that. Okay, what happened? The threefold fruit of action, the three types fruit of action, that is desirable, undesirable, and mixed. It accrue after death. What does that mean? It follows after death. But those who are in renounced order of life have no such result to suffer or enjoy. What does that mean? We are talking about prarabdha karma. How the prarabdha karma is accrued. How we got it. Because we have not renounced the threefold fruits. We don't renounce the result. When we do something, there's three results we get. One is something desirable, something undesirable, or something mixed. Desirable, undesirable. Yes or not? Only these three things a person gets after an action. Right? So what happened? If that thing, if a person don't renounce, not tyaga, while working, he don't renounce that result, it follows after death. That means it becomes a prarabdha karma, because I think we read before in chapter 5. What is karma? The preparation for the next birth. The preparation for the next birth. That means being attached to the fruit, and through that, you will get a body suitable in your next birth. It is nothing to be very surprised about. Okay, we also study that. At what conscious a person dies, that shall be his next birth. Right? So it accrue after death. But those who have renounced order, that means those who have come to the level of renunciation, they do not suffer or enjoy such thing. You got it? Now you understand why Krishna is coming to that point. Now, 13 and 14. See what Krishna says. Panchaitani mahabaho karanani nibodame sanke kirtanti proktani siddhaye sarva karmanam adhishtanam tata karta karanam cha pratakvidam vividas cha pratak chesta daivam chaivatra panchamam. Oh mighty Arjuna, according to the Vedanta, there are 5 causes for the accomplishment in all action. There's a 5 causes that you can accomplish in action. Now learn this from me. The place of action is the body. I hope you remember that. Okay. Number 1, place of action. Where? The body. Can you tell me what is that word? What is the place of action? Yeah, no, Kshetra. Kshetra means place. Kshetra Jnana means the knower of the place. Who said that? Who said that? Who answered that?
Rukmanipati.
Oh, okay. Hare Krishna, bro. Right, because here I can't see who's speaking. Right, so Kshetra, a place of action. All right, a place of action is the body. And in that action, there's a performer to perform that action. How you perform that action? Through the various senses. How you perform the action? Through various senses. Right? And how? The many different kinds of endeavor. Pala vagayana muyarchigal. There's many kinds of endeavor. All right? And of course, all this effort ultimately has to be approved by Super Soul, the Paramatma in the heart. These 5 factors of action. You got it? Everyone? Okay.
Krishna
If you
Prabhu.
don't get it, yes. Who's this?
Keswan Prabhu.
Kesavan. Yeah.
Can you please repeat the last one, Prabhu? The place of action, the whole thing, Prabhu. So suppose
All right. Okay. Now, let's look at this. All right. Number 1. All right. Now you look at this. Number 1. Okay. Number 1. Here is the place of action. Okay. Where the action happening? Okay. You go to play football. Where do you play football? K7?
Field.
Field. So the place of action, the body is called as?
Field.
Field, right? Kshetra. Remember we studied that before?
Yeah.
Remember or not? Sure.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. How do you play football? In other words, you use your hand, leg, your head, you're running here. So you're using the various senses in that action. You got it?
Yes.
And while you're playing football, there's lots of different endeavor. You run, you strike, you push, you fall, you jump, you hit, different kinds of endeavor, yes?
Yes.
And number 4, who's performing it? If all these group upon? If all these group upon the place, the senses, different endeavor, and the performer. Who is group on? Who is this person? When we group all these things, right? Who is the person? You understand?
Yes.
What happened when we group up all these? Who is this? Who is this? When we group all these things, 1, 2, 3, 4, we group. So this group, when we group them, who are these? What are these?
Field of activity, Prabhu.
Yeah, that's a field of activity. What I'm saying is, what happened if I 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4? All right. Okay, now like this. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals to who? Equals to what? Is my question very complicated? Come on, say something. Participate. You know or you don't know?
Super soul.
Body, Prabhu.
Yeah?
Super soul.
Human body. Super soul.
Person. Yes, correct.
Person, yes.
1 plus 2
Human
plus
body.
3 plus 4 is actually you. You got it? That's you are doing it. Right? But in order to all these, ultimately the person who controls it is number 5. Number 5 is the ultimate controller. So you must be plus with this. All right? You have to be with this. If you don't have number 5, it's like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 times 0. What happened? Everything will become 0. Yes or not? So now you understand case 7? So number 1 is the place of action. The body is doing it. How the body doing it? Through many variety of senses. You got it?
Yes.
Or just imagine like playing football, playing in the field, using various senses, different kinds of endeavor, right? And you are the performer, you're performing it. But the one who approves all these is this one, super soul, which is the ultimate control. Now you understand the verse?
Yes, Prabhu. Thanks.
Right. Great. All right. Now let's look at this. Now 18.18. What Krishna says. Jnanam Jneyam Parijnata Trivida Karma Chodana Karanam Karma Karteti Trivida Karma Sangraha Jnanam Jneyam Parijnata Trivida Karma Chodana Karanam Karma Karteti Trivida Karma Sangraha. So here what Krishna says here. He says, number 1, Jnanam means knowledge. Jneyam means the object of the knowledge. And Parijnata, the knower. And Trivida. Trivida means 3 factors that motivate action. All right. Okay. That means knowledge, object of knowledge, and the knower. These are the 3 factors that motivate action. So far, so good. First, you must have a knowledge, and you must know what is the object, what are you going to do, and you must know how to do it. All right. I have got a little knowledge, Gita. Now the object is to present to all of you. And how am I going to do it? I have to do it through the Zoom. So I know how to do it. So I'm the knowledge, object of the knowledge, and the knower. These are three factors that motivate action. Okay. Then the sense, the work, and the doer are the three constitutes of action. That this is the thing that creates that action. The action is, the creation of the action is through the senses. I'm talking through my mouth. It's through the working senses, my throat. Right? Okay, the senses. The work, it's vibrating. The brain is working. You know, all the intelligence is playing around. Right? And I am doing it. You got this? Everyone? Hi, Hare Krishna. Welcome. Now, let's look at text 20 to 22. Now, let's look at the mode of, okay, what is the mode? All right, knowledge. Okay, now this is text 20 to 22. Okay, now we're going to talk about the knowledge. What are the knowledge? The knowledge is divided into three. All right, the knowledge is divided into three. First, there's a knowledge in the mode of goodness. Right? Second, the knowledge in the mode of passion. Third, the knowledge in the mode of ignorance. So what happened in the knowledge in the mode of goodness? Okay, how? How does it goodness means? That means one undivided spiritual nature is seen in all living entities. Okay, so that means if you have a knowledge in the mode of goodness, you start to see this kind of spiritual spark in every living entity. You don't discriminate. Oh, look at the pig, look at the dog, look at the hawk, low class man, high class man, elephant, all these, you don't differentiate. There is no, that means undivided spiritual nature. The thing that you see in the spiritual nature. That means that is the meaning of mode of goodness. Are you following me on this? So when a devotee sees everything is who has the nature, it says a spiritual nature, he doesn't discriminate. He does not discriminate according to the caste, creed, or any sort of animal, or any kind of living entity. He sees the spiritual spark. But those in the mode of passion, who are these people? He sees every different body, there are different type of living entity. That means what? They say only the human has soul, the animal don't have soul. So we can kill it and we can eat it. Have you heard about it before? They say, like sometimes the Muslims and the Christians, when they say, oh, no, they don't have a soul. They were created for me to eat. Have you heard about it before? Anyone?
Yes, Prabhu.
They say, you have heard about it, huh? They say it doesn't have a soul. There's also a proverb. Last time one guy used to tell me, when I first became a vegetarian, when in 93, this guy told me, Kondral pavam, tindral thirum. It's a sin to kill, but if we eat it, all rectify.
This
kind
one
of
I
things.
heard, Guruji.
Oh, you heard about it? Yeah. It's quite a common thing. Kondral pavam, tindral thirum. Right? Okay, that's passion. But what happened to the knowledge in the mode of ignorance? That means one is attached to one kind of work as all in all. These are called the workaholic. All right? They don't even go back home. Day and night, they'll be working hard. And they don't have, without any knowledge, they don't have knowledge of truth, and which is very meager. This I have seen in my life. When I went to Japan, in Japan, people usually work day and night. Crazy, They basically don't have a house to stay. They go in the morning, they work, they have their lunch, they work until they're tired. They go to sleep in there. There's a place. It looks like, that in mortuary, what do you call that? The box? No, coffee. In mortuary, the ice box. They put the dead body. It's like that. You go in and press the, it's just like before you go into mortuary, you sleep like that. Such a crazy, any one of you have seen that before?
I'm
Anyone
saying
have
in
seen
daily
like
life.
that? You seen where?
I'm saying in my daily life work, Prabhu, especially when I work for, they voluntarily for the extra money, they're willing to work until 12 o'clock midnight.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's one example. But this one, what I'm saying, the thing that I saw in Japan. Until went to Osaka airport, want to come back to Malaysia, don't have a I mean, it's very expensive to take a lodge. So I also rent one. They got a thing, you go inside and you just press one button, they pull you in, felt like staying in a coffin. And it's claustrophobic. And to avoid that, they have some music and everything. So these are the people in the ignorance. They are extremely workaholic. For them, they think business or job or whatever, it is the ultimate thing. All right. They don't pay attention to anything. All right. So this is the knowledge in the ignorance. All right. Okay. Now let's go to the next one. Karma. What is karma? All right. The karma or activity in the mode of goodness. That means first is regulated. So that means there is some rules and regulation. Okay. Sometimes they say, too much of rules and regulation, so leche, So regulation means there is a process starting, in between, completing. And what is the rules and regulation? That's a regulation. Number two, perform without attachment. You just do the job without expectation. And this is what Japanese usually do, The Japanese, they usually, when they work, they don't expect any result. They work from morning till the next day. They don't even come and demand, oh, I work so hard, give me extra salary. Yeah. So I just remembered when you're talking about Japan, because I see them that they basically just go on working. Right? And whatever the boss gives, they simply accept and go. They don't say like in Malaysia, hey, overtime. If not, what is it? They go to the court, labor court. Yeah, these are the things. And they simply, without attachment, they simply do the job. And third thing, without love or hatred, without desire for fruitive result. This is the karma in the mode of goodness. But what is the karma in mode of passion? Perform with great effort by one seeking to gratify his desire. Right? Not enough job. I have to work. Okay. Right. So cold already. All right. Anyway, so in the passion means perform with great effort. And one, why they're doing like that? To seeking for desire. So they can work whole day. After work, go and do overtime. Go keep on doing overtime after overtime so that I can earn extra money. Okay, that means they have a desire. And somehow enacted from sense of false ego. All right, sense of false ego. Yeah. Okay. And number three is ignorance. Okay, what is the karma in ignorance? Perform in illusion. Don't know what you're doing, why you're doing. And disregard of scriptural injunction. They don't follow any kind of scripture, just simply do. And without concern of future bondage. Right? That is what is happening nowadays. Simply, they call clearing the hills, mountains to build. They don't care about future consequences. Just do. And the future, landslide and all this, and these kind of things. So future burden. And out of concern of violence or distress caused to others. They don't care all these kind of things. All right. So what we can see, usually the contractors and all these people, right? So this is the knowledge in ignorance. Okay. All right. Now let's go on. Okay. Karta, worker. 26 and 28. Krishna is explaining the workers in goodness. He perform his duty without association with the modes of material nature and without false ego. Okay, perform his duty without association. That means he don't try not to get into the mode of material nature, goodness, passion, ignorance, and without false ego. With great determination and enthusiasm, even though that person is not going to pay or what, determination, enthusiasm, without wavering in success or failure. I mean, he's not going to be affected whether it's going to be success or failure. Unwavering. And those in the passion, workers in passion, they are attached to work and fruits of work. They are attached to the work. and also wants to know what's the fruit. Desiring to enjoy, who is greedy, always envious, impure, moved by joy and soul. And the workers in ignorance, they work against the injunction of the scripture. Materialistic people, obstinate, cheating, and expert in insulting others, lazy, always morose, and procrastinating. So procrastination is one of its kind, right? So procrastination is one of the type of the thing. So sometimes you see the workers are lazy, or morose, procrastinating. Aப்புறம் செஞ்சுக்கலாம், அப்புறம் பார்த்துக்கலாம், do it later. So this is the workers in ignorance. Happiness. Happiness in goodness is, which beginning may be just like poison, but the end is like a nectar. Sometimes when you start to take up, okay, like when you start to take up chanting, practicing devotional service, initially it's going to be like very troublesome. Ayya, so susah lah. I just wish I didn't join Hare Krishna. I didn't join the Hare Krishna movement. So tough. Ayyo, so many rules and regulations. Beginning, it can feel like poison. But as we go on, it is just like nectar, which awakens one to self-realization. And in those happiness in passion means what? Derived from contact with sense and the object, right? Sense and the object. That means I'm buying a Mercedes-Benz. So my sense, my eyes, seeing a Mercedes-Benz, they have to be connected. I'm having a latest iPhone, right? Sense and the object, which appears like nectar. No, initially it feels, wow, so good, but poison at the end. I believe that most of you should have experienced that, right? Right, one of my bitter experience, I've been thinking all the while, I should have a Mercedes, I should have this kind of car and everything. First, so happy bought. The later part to maintain, oh yeah. One time go for maintenance, few thousand. At some time when my business became down, couldn't pay. The bank calling and torturing you, pay up or I'm going to take your car away. So happiness, that means it feels like so nice in the front, but at the back, it gives you suffering. That's a happiness in passion. Happiness in ignorance, blind of self-realization, which delusion from beginning to the end. Just look at this guy like a drug addict, like their delusion, which arises from sleep, laziness, and illusion. Okay, now we're going to the part 2. We work not with our body, actually, but with our mind and intelligence. Yes or not? The body is performing, but the decision came from the mind and intelligence. So if the intelligence and the mind are always engaged in the thought of the Supreme, then naturally the senses are also engaged in service. So we are all working because with our mind and intelligence, even whatever job we do. But now what is mentioned here, what happens if you simply utilize the mind and intelligence in service, in always thinking about Krishna? So when we think that, naturally the senses also engage in the service, right? When the mind keeps thinking about Krishna, suddenly my senses says, okay, why not take the Bhagavad Gita and start reading? Or I just want to take the Japa Mala and start chanting. Okay? Superficially, at least the activities of the senses remain the same. The senses remain the same, right? Whether you're going to eat something or eat normal food or prasadam, it doesn't make any difference. It's just simply going to eat it. But your thought is important. But the consciousness is changed. You're simply changing your consciousness. The Bhagavad Gita teaches one who is absorbed the mind and intelligence. Okay, absorb the mind and intelligence in the thought of the Lord. Such absorption will enable one to transfer himself to the kingdom of the Lord. If the mind is engaged in Krishna service, then the senses are automatically engaged in his service. So when the mind starts to serve, the senses naturally will start to serve this thing. This is the art. And this is also a secret of Bhagavad Gita. Total absorption in the thought of Sri Krishna. Now, how we can do purification through prescribed duty or Varna Ashram. Now, 41 to 44. Now it's mentioning Brahmana. Who is that Brahmana? What is the qualities of Brahmana? The Brahmanas are usually peaceful, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge, wisdom, and religiousness. These are usually in the mode of goodness. The Brahmana usually be very peaceful. He's self-controlled no matter what. Austerity, he always perform austerity, wake up very early in the morning and he always purity. He maintain his purity very high, bathe at least 3 times a day. Tolerance, he tolerate all kind of pain. And he's very honest, he never tell lies. And he got full of knowledge, which also full of wisdom. And he is always religious. So this is the people in the natural in mode of goodness. Kshatriya, heroism, power, determination, resourcefulness, courage in battle, generosity, and leadership. So the Kshatriya is always the mode of passion. Vaishya, or the business people, farming, cow protection, and business. So these people are usually in the mode of passion and ignorance combined. And Shudras, labor and service to others. They are usually in the mode of ignorance, right? That's why when you see in those days, when the British came, they could just get them a small pigeonhole, what do you call that? Hostel. You know, sometimes in the hospital, they prepare them what? No, not hostel. The family stays there. What do you call that? Homestay? No lah. You know, sometimes the government... Quarters. Yeah, government quarters. When you see, for a high officer, they give them a big quarters. But for Shudras or the laborers, they give them a pigeonhole. Have you seen like that before? One day I'll take you. All right? One day I'll take you and go and have a look.
Yeah,
And it's where... especially when you
because
see in...
especially
Yeah.
for the Bangladesh, when I work at when I work in a company, I saw the foreigners. They will all of them. They already prepare of one small container. Inside the small container, they up to like 7 to 8 people will live there.
Yeah, but that is hostel standard. I'm talking about quarters means staying in a family, the family. You know how? They have one room that is bathroom.
Oh.
One room is bathroom. One kitchen, and everybody stays in a living hall. Right? One day, say, if you come early, I'll take you. It's just here only, Bunto. And you see the way, and you cannot believe how people could stay there. There's only one room, bathroom. And after that, no. Bathroom is at the back, common bathroom. All right, one room is the one living room. Yes, one room, one hall, one kitchen. That place, I should say, maybe as big as, say in this hall, you can divide into 3. One family stays in this, you know, because the Shudras basically in mode of ignorance, they could accept it. You understand what I mean? Because they're in ignorance, can accept, right? It's something like that. So you understand, all right? Okay. Now, let's move on. Now, 1048. Sahajang karma kaunteya sadosham apina tyajet sarvaramba hi doshena dumenaknir ivavrta. So now, then Krishna says, look here, every endeavor is covered by some fault, just as the fire is covered by smoke. Therefore, one should not give up the work born of his nature. What is the work born of your nature? You should not give up, even if it's faulty. See how Krishna using the word sadosham apinataya, sahajam karma kaunteya. Just like the fire sometimes covered by smoke. Every activity sometimes covered by some kind of fault. But he should not give up the work born of his nature. O son of Kunti, even such work is full of fault. Okay? 51 to 53. Krishna says, being purified by his intelligence. Okay? All right. Say, being purified by his intelligence. So now, the purification process starts from where? Through the intelligence. By studying the Gita, your intelligence is purified, you are getting purified. And controlling the mind with determination. How are you going to control the mind? Go on chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Sometimes you get your higher taste, all your mundane taste will fly away. So sometimes that's why I say we do not need to force ourselves, want to become a vegetarian, don't need to force. Just go on chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. Eventually, it will come. But here it says, purified by intelligence, control the mind with determination, giving up object of sense gratification, being then, if you give up of sense gratification, and now being freed from attachment, you have no attachment at all. And when there's no attachment, there's no hatred. One who lives in a secluded place, who eats little, who controls his body, mind, and power of speech, control the power of speech, who are always trance. Trance means samadhi. It's not the trance that we're talking about. Trance means they're fully absorbed in the God consciousness, who is detached, free from false ego, false strength, false pride, lust, anger, and acceptance of material things, free from false proprietorship, and peaceful. So what happened to these people? Such a person is certainly elevated to the position of self-realization. So when you see someone who claim themselves self-realized, this is the qualities that they should possess. Okay. Then after that, in text 54, Krishna says, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma Na Shochati Na Kankshati Sama Sarveshu Bhuteshu Mat Bhaktim Labate Param. And he says that one who is thus transcendentally situated, at once he realizes the Supreme Brahman and he becomes fully joyful. So when a person who gone into this thing, he never lament, no lamentation or desire for having anything. He is equally disposed towards every living entity. In that state, he attains the pure devotional service unto me. It's very straightforward. Okay? Then all right. So there's a Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, chapter 19, text 151. It says, Brahmanda Brahmite Kona, Bhakyavan Jiva, Guru Krishna Prasade Pai, Bhakti Lata Bija. So what Krishna says here? Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says in Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela. Oh, you can't see that, huh? Okay. So I have to put it slow. Right? Madhya Leela. Okay, 19.151. In this scripture, he says, out of many millions of wandering living entities, one who is very fortunate gets an opportunity to associate with bona fide spiritual master. So, in order to get a bona fide spiritual master, the person must be very fortunate. Out of many millions of wandering living entities, that means living entity going left, going right, going around the world, upper planetary, lower planetary, wandering. One who is very fortunate, not ordinary fortunate, very fortunate. Okay? He will get an opportunity to associate with bona fide spiritual master. Because nowadays, the bogus spiritual master very common. There are so many spiritual masters who claim themselves as God with some word jugglery, can simply wear coat, suit, tie, and going around telling I'm God. These kind of bogus spiritual masters are there. But in order to associate with bona fide spiritual master, the person is Bhakyavan. The person is known as Bhakyavan, Bhakyasali. Brahmanda. That means huge. Brahmanda. Brahmanda means huge. Huge creation. Brahmite. Kona. Right? Guru Krishna. Prasade. Paya. Through that, you receive Bhakti Lata Bija. That means, after you get associated with bona fide spiritual master, how? By the grace of Krishna. Now, by the mercy of both Krishna and the spiritual master, such person receives the seat of the creeper of devotional service. Let me through that, he gets the seat or the creeper of devotional service. Bhakti Paya Bhakti Lata Bij. Bij means Bija. Bija means seat. That's when you get a seat of devotional service. So, whenever we pray to Krishna, when Krishna gives you mercy, he introduces you to a guru. How do we know that we are getting the mercy of the Lord? When we are connected to a guru who is a bona fide. All right? Okay, why I'm mentioning these? Based on previous sloka, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. One was just translated, situated. Realize the Supreme Brahman, and he is equally disposed, and to every living entity. In that state, he become a pure, he attains the pure devotional service. All right? And to attain the pure devotional service, it's only happened by Guru Krishna Prasade Pai. Guru Krishna Prasade. That means by the mercy. Prasade means mercy. Prasadam, remember I told you yesterday also, right? Prasadam means mercy. What prasadam? Guru Krishna. And through him, we get the Bhakti Lata Bij, the creeper of devotional service. All right. Now, 55. Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yas chasmi tatvataha tato mang tatvato nyatva vishate tat anantaram. Then now Krishna says, one can understand me as I am, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, only by devotional service. Right? As the Supreme Personality, only by devotional service. Bhaktya mam abhijananti. Through the devotional service. And then one is in full consciousness of me by such devotion. So you understand Krishna by devotional service, and then you have a full consciousness of Krishna by such devotion, then he can enter into the kingdom of God. Like that, he enters into the kingdom of God. Are you all following me? Right.
Yeah.
Now, let's look at quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 3, Text 28. All right? Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 3, Text 28. What Krishna says here. Right? Now, when you look at this verse here, that what Krishna says, one can understand me as I am, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Only by devotional service, you can understand him. And one in full consciousness, in such devotion, he can enter into the kingdom of God. Why Krishna? Why not anyone else? You understand? Why Krishna? Why not anyone else? Because in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 3, Text 28, Vyasadeva says, Iti Changsa Kala Pumsha. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Indradi Vyakulang Lokam. Mridayanti Yuge Yuge. What does that mean? It's a very interesting verse. All of this above mentioned incarnation. That means there's so many incarnations you can see around, so many incarnations. They are either plenary portion or the portion of the plenary portion of the Lord. All right? What does that mean? Please come and join my Bhagavatam class. All right? It's quite a lengthy. Or in other words, okay, yeah, we have already discussed that before. Remember the place Kshirodakshai Vishnu stays. From Krishna, he come down, Mahavishnu. From there came down Karnadakshai, Garbhodakshai, Kshirodakshai. Okay? That means the portion of the portion, Garbhodakshai. From Garbhodakshai appeared Shirodakshai. So what's the job of Shirodakshai? What is Shirodakshai Vishnu's? Okay, stays in everyone. Heart as Paramatma. What is
Paramatma,
next?
hiddenness, Prabhu. Kriyodashai.
And then work with Shiva and Brahma
That means the
for
three,
maintenance.
what they call the maintenance, right?
Maintenance.
Three
Preserver.
Murti.
And
Then what's the next one?
Karanadaksha Vishnu.
No,
Karana.
not Karnataka.
Preserver.
Krishu.
prevailing.
Wait. Number one, he stays in everyone's heart as Paramatma.
Krishu.
Number two,
Krishu.
the one who maintains as three Murti, Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma. What is the third one?
Prevailing.
Three many?
Prevailing.
All pervading, yes. Why are you referring to your book? Oh, forgot the word. Okay. I was thinking you're looking at your book. I thought you forgot already or what? All pervading. That means what do you mean by all pervading? Shani? He is in every atom. Appala you. Okay, we got our students here. Because we've been always discussing this thing. All right, it's all in every atom. Second is in everyone's heart. Third is the three Murti. Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu. The maintainer. So this is the portion of the portion of the portion. You understand? All right. So that means you're talking about from Krishna, one portion. Okay, there's few portion. Okay, we don't talk confusing. But later we talk about one portion became Karnadakshai. From Karnadakshai, he had so many universes. And in one particular universe, he entered as Garbhodakshai. So he came one portion in Garbhodakshai. And from Garbhodakshai, at the bottom of the sea, the navel Lord Brahma appeared. He expanded further as Shirodakshai. So that's why the purport here says what? If the Indradi Vyakulam Lokam. That means if there are, okay, let me see. Either above mentioned incarnation are either plenary portion or the portion of the plenary portion. You understand? You got it? Everyone in the Zoom, do you understand? Everyone got it? What does it mean, portion of the portion?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Prabhu.
Right, great. It's a very confusing part. I'm happy that I have explained to you in such a way you understand. Sure. All right. So the portion of the flesh, okay, just think like this. Karnadaksha Vishnu, from the body pause, so many bubbles came out. Every bubble is one universe. He expanded, enter into one universe. So portion, right? Then into one universe, that means became a portion. And from that portion, then appeared again as Karnadakshai. Another portion. So portion of Karnadakshai, he created another three portion. One is enter into all pervading. Second is entering into the heart. Third is the maintainer. You understand? Right. Wonderful. All right. It's very auspicious if we can understand that. All right. Now, but whatever it is, iti chamsa kalapungsha, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. But no matter what all these, Lord Krishna, Sri Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. They call as Swayam Bhagavan. Okay, the word is here, Swayam Bhagavan. I think you should take photo of this. Take photo of this so that you can remember. All right. So it's called as, where is it? Swayam Bhagavan. Right? Swayam Bhagavan, or the original personality of Godhead. Okay? Original personality of Godhead. Okay? Then, if you take that verse, Srimad Bhagavatam, are you taken? You write down the verse, very important, 1.3.28. Chapter 1, I just put it up. Canto 1. That means the one you see there means Canto. Canto 1, 3 is chapter. The last one is text. So Canto 1, chapter 3, text 28. Okay? Tired. So tired. Okay. Welcome, English. Hare Krishna. Okay. Now, so then after that he says, all of them appears on planet whenever there is a disturbance created by the atheist. All right? Mridayanti yuge yuge. Yuge yuge means he appears in every yuga. When there's a disturbance by the atheist, the Lord incarnates to protect the theist. Okay? It's a very important verse. Please try to note down Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, chapter 3, text 28. Sometimes they ask, hey, why Krishna? Why not others? Because the Srimad Bhagavatam says that. Okay, we are not speculating. Okay, yeah. Take photo of this. Come faster. Okay. So the later you can refer that. All right. Okay. Now there's another question. How to understand Krishna in truth? Okay, how to understand Krishna in truth? All right, it's like this. All right. Now he says, if you want to understand Krishna, then you have to take the life of a devotion. Simple. If you want to understand Krishna, you must take to the life of devotion under the guidance of a spiritual master. Right? Because a spiritual master can give you the secret of Krishna, the truth behind it. Right? If not, just when you look at the honey bottle, right? How are you supposed to taste the honey? By licking the bottle? Cannot, right? தேனை வந்து போத்தலை நக்கி பார்த்துட்டா தெரிஞ்சிருமா? Cannot. அப்ப என்ன செய்யணும்? What do you need to do? Open, dip it, put in your mouth. Right? So similarly, when you want to know Krishna, you have to approach a spiritual master or a devotee. Because they can tell you. And without that attempt, when we try to see this thing, it's just like licking the honey bottle. How nice Prabhupada put the words. And the word on the ten bottle at the nakra mari. No, it's just like you don't feel anything. Right. All right. Now, okay. Now, 18.61. This is the exciting part is coming. So what Krishna says here, Ishvara sarva bhutanam hriddeshe arjuna tishtati. Brahmayan sarva bhutani yantrarudani mayaya. Malaya. Oh, okay. Ishvara sarva bhutanam hriddeshe arjuna tishtati. Brahmayan sarva bhutani yantrarudani mayaya. Here Krishna says, the Supreme Lord is situated in everyone's heart. Oh Arjuna. And is directing the wandering of all living entities who are seated as the machine made of material energy. I want you to look at this word. 5,000 years ago, when Krishna spoke this verse, and see the word that he used. What he says? Yantra Rudani. Yantra means what? Machine. Okay. So, there 5,000 years ago, see what Krishna says. And says that Supreme Lord is situated in everyone's heart and is directing the wandering of all the living entity who are seated as on a machine made of material energy. How could they understand machine 5,000 years ago? You understand what I mean? Machine is only now. Endram. Endrata kontu a machine, you know that? What do you say? It's just like, like a transformer, like they stay in the heart, everything starts moving. It is just like how sits in the heart and the whole body starts functioning. Can you see how authentic Bhagavad Gita? Wow. Okay, well, by the way, devotees on Zoom, are you all following me on this? Line lagged. All right, lagging. So please tell me, am I clear now? If the line lagged, don't send message. Just say out. Because I can't see anyone. Am I clear now, Prabhus? Mothers?
Can hear, Prabhu, can hear.
Clear? Okay, okay. No, please, if I am lagging, because suddenly there's a heavy rain here, right? And okay, heavy rain, sometimes there's a lagging happen, voice out. Please, right, okay. Right, so he says, so how the directing of the wandering living entity was seated on a machine made of material energy. Wonderful. Okay, now, then verse 62, what Krishna says, Tam eva sharanam gaccha sarva bhavena bharata tat prasadat parang shanti stanam prapshyasi shashvatam. Look at that. Stam eva, unto me. How? Sharanam gaccha. Simply surrender. Right? Then, sarva bhavena. Sarva bhavena. You know, like when you dance, you put bhava. Bhavangal. Then all kind of attitude. No, like activity. Bhava. Bhavena. Tat prasadat parang shantim. Stanim prapshya shashvatam. Here what Krishna says here. O Shayan of Bharata, surrender unto him utterly. Saranam Gaccha. By his grace, you will attain transcendental peace. Alright? That prasadat. Prasada means mercy. Of what? Param, supreme shanti. Transcendental peace. Sthanam, prapsya shashvatam. And the supreme and eternal abode. Prapsyasi shashvatam. You all are following me, yeah? All right? Wonderful. Now, let's look at the next one. The 63, right? 18.63. Okay, you have the Gita with you, 1863, yeah? All right. Iti te jnanam akyatam guhyat guhyat tarangmaya vim rishyaitak asheshena yattichasi tata kuru. Now what he says, thus I have explained to you all. Thus I have explained to you the knowledge still more confidential. Okay, now I want you to pay attention to the statement. Deliberate on this fully and do what? What do? Do what you wish to do. Look at the statement here. It's a very, very, very important statement. What it says? Do what you wish to do. Iti te jnanam akyatam. I have already explained. Guhyat means confidential. Guhya, even more confidential. Guhyat, guhyat taram maya. I've already tell you. Vimarshaitat. Vimarshaitat means vimarsanam say. Vimarshanam in Tamil what we call Yoschipare. Right? 1863. Right? I think I'm saying it right. 33. All right. 33, right? 63. You all got a Gita with you, right? So 63, 63. Right? So, Vimarshaya, deliberating. In the Sanskrit say Vimarshaya, or in Tamil we call Vimarsanam. Vimarsanam na enna? Yosichiparu, Sindichiparu, Nanichiparu, Uru Mudivadu. Vimarsayam. No, Vimarsanai. So, Vimarsaya. So, Guya, this is secret I'm told you already. Now think about it. Deliberate. Vimarsanam. Yosichipar. Asheshana. Right? Fully. Think about it very carefully. Then he says, Yatte ichasi tat kuru. Then do what you wish to do. Now, my dear Prabhus and mothers, this is very important. What actually Krishna is saying here? What actually Krishna is mentioning here? He said, I have already explained to you the knowledge which is more confidential. This is more confidential. I've already mentioned to you. Then he said, deliberate, vimarsanam, think about it. Then do what you wish to do. This statement is not available in any other scripture. When you look at Quran, you look at Bible, Torah, there's no such thing. Do what I say or go to hell and stay there forever. But here what it says, I have already explained to you everything. Now you think for yourself what you want to do. Are you all following me on this? This very important statement. I really want you to think about it. I want to hammer it very hard so you remember this by heart. Can you all remember? Are you following me? Prabhus and mothers? What happened? Good a second, Prabhu. Divya Mataji. Okay, Jai Ganesh. Yes.
Yes,
So
Prabhu.
what we can understand from this? Yeah. What we can understand? Ananda Sundari Mataji. Please tell me. What do you understand from this? Ananda Sundari? Yes, I saw you unmuting. Vijay Bharat, what do you understand from this statement?
In the end, even though after Krishna gave us the most confidential knowledge to us, in the end, the Lord Krishna gave the choice to us. I already give you the knowledge that what is the necessary knowledge. Now it's up to you. You want to follow or not? The choice is yours.
Exactly. Fantastic. Very well explained. Exactly. So Krishna said, I have given you this knowledge. Up to you. What he says, I deliberately on this fully, then I give it because Krishna doesn't want to involve with our minute independence. புரியுதா? மைன்யூட் இண்டிபெண்டன்ஸ்னா நம்மளுக்கு எல்லாமே சிறுகிய சுதந்திரம் கொடுத்திருக்காரு. சின்ன சுதந்திரம். We got a small சுதந்திரம். அந்த சுதந்திரத்துல Krishna is not getting involved. What do you want to do? You want to enjoy your life? Go ahead, enjoy. You want to drink and be merry? Go. You want to take all varieties of birth? Go. He doesn't want to get involved. Sometimes people ask, why not Krishna just come and say, hey, all of you come back home? Right? Or why not Krishna just come and says, well, why? He need to create this kind of environment, put people under the three mode of material nature, goodness, passion, ignorance. Then we got a three klesha, three-fold of suffering. You know that sulam, that Amman putting a sulam, right? Three sulam. So why create three? Adi klesha, Adi bautik, Adi atmik, and Adi daivik. Suffering that come from our mind, suffering that come from other living entity, and suffering that come from the nature, from the devas. You know, like earthquake, flood, heavy rain with thunder. Why need to create all this kind of suffering? Why don't you just simply come and take you and go back? Does it make sense or not? Right? Why? Because we want to enjoy. The reason we fell into this material world, because we want to enjoy. And how we want to enjoy? We want to enjoy separately from Krishna. Because Krishna is called as Adi Purusha. Chintamani Pragarasatma Sukalpa Vriksha Lakshavrutesu Surabir Abhipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasrasada Sabrama Sevamanam Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Right? Oh, I see Krishna enjoy. Why not I also enjoy? Krishna says, well, go ahead and enjoy yourself. Right? When we try to enjoy, we read that before in Bhagavad Gita. All right? Example that Prabhupada gave, the introduction. When, what they call, a servant thinks that he's the master is insanity. Example, I am a servant in a house. I'm a butler, I'm serving. My boss is a multi-millionaire, billionaire. Suddenly, I start to put on his dress, and sit on his chair, and I start to act like I am the millionaire. I am the master. Am I crazy or not? புரியுதா? அதாவது நான் ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு கோடீஸ்வரன் வீட்ல நான் ஒரு வேலைக்காரனா இருக்கேன். புரிஞ்சா? I'm a servant. Suddenly I go into the house. I put on his dress. அவன் என்ன சட்டை போற கோட் சூட்டை போட்டுக்கிட்டு அவர் பெரிய நாக்கல்ல உட்காந்துக்கிட்டு நான் தான் எஜமான் இருந்தா நான் பைத்தியக்காரன் இல்லையா? புரியுதா? ஏன்னா நான் ஒரு வேலைக்காரன். நான் எப்படி அந்த இடத்துல எஜமானா உட்கார முடியும்? So I am a servant. How can I act that I am a master? That is insanity. So similarly, we have taken that role because we want to enjoy separately from Krishna. And Krishna respect your decision. That's why it says, Iti te jnanam akyatam guhyat guhyat tarangmaya vimirsyat tat asheshena yattechasi tata kuru. I have explained to you knowledge which is more confidential. You think about it, deliberate on this fully, and then you do what you wish to do. Isn't that fantastic? Yeah. Right? I hope everybody understands that. So Krishna doesn't want to get involved in your life. You have to make the decision. Am I really happy in this condition? Krishna is waiting at the doorstep. Oh, I can't take it. Then take you back. Krishna didn't even send you here. He came in disguise in the form of Paramatma, staying right in your heart, just beside you. Oh, you want to enjoy? Go ahead. You want to do this? Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Until one day you fed up. Oh, I want to come back to you. I take you back home. Such a nice person, right? When a father don't allow you, right? When you go, I want this, I want that. Cannot. But Krishna says, take it. Until you fed up, you come back. Then 64. Yeah, தூக்கம் தள்ளுதா? ரொம்ப டயர்டா? நான் படிக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன். Yes.
So which means
Yes, who's there?
It's me, Prabhu, Vijay Bharat.
Vijay Bharat. Yes, Vijay Bharat.
So which means in the end, I just want to clear it. I want to double confirm it, which means Krishna will let us to enjoy everything like sexual, like the hedonism life. We got chance to enjoy until we fed up. Then we know, okay, enough for me. I want to go to spiritual life. He will allow it.
No. He allow you to enjoy your life, and he got his agent to look after you. The agent called Maya, and that Maya is very strict. He got his agent, the 33 million devatas, to provide you everything to enjoy, at the same time to punish you severely for all the bad things you have done. It comes with package deal. Right? Like your father putting you in a boarding school. You go to the boarding school, you have a choice. You want to do well, you want to enjoy yourself, they got a place to play and everything. But you misbehave, the warden will punish you severely. So why there's a punishment is given there? So that you will be staying disciplined. So similarly, to discipline you up, there's so many agents are there to discipline you. But when you say, enough Krishna, I want to come back to you, Krishna will straight away put you in a different dimension, create a different opportunity for you. You got it? Literally, yes. He allows you to do whatever you want. But it comes with terms and conditions. Every time that you're going to enjoy, what you have said, like just now, the enjoyment in mode of ignorance. From the day one until the finish, there's only pain and suffering. But the mode of goodness, initially it can be like a poison, but behind it's like a nectar. You got it, Vijay Bharat?
Got it, Prabhu.
All right, great. Now let's look at this verse, 64. Sarva guya tamam buhya, shrinu me paramang vacha, ishtosi me tatam iti, tato vakshyami te hitam. All right, then Krishna says, Sarva guya tamam. I'm going to give you even more secret. Because you are my very dear friend, I am speaking to you my supreme instruction and most confidential knowledge of all. Sarva guya tamam bhuya. Guhya means that sarva means is supreme secret. All right. So I'm speaking to you the supreme instruction, the most confidential knowledge of all. Hear from me, hear this from me, for this is for your own benefit. Now Krishna is going to say that. What is that? Now this is the ultimate thing. I want all of you to pay attention to this verse. Man mana bhava mat bhakto mat yaji mam namaskuru mam evasyashi satyam te pratijane priyosime. What Krishna says, always think of me. Become my devotee. Bhava mat bhakto, become my devotee. Worship me. Mat yaji mam namaskuru, namaskaram. Worship me. Offer your homage unto me. Thus, you will come to me without fail. Now, the highlight word is this one. I promise you this because you are my very dear friend. Mam eva shyashi satyam te pratijane priyosimi. So, Krishna is saying, think of me, become my devotee, worship me, and offer your homage unto me. You will come to me. And then he says, Nam evam satyam te. I promise you this. Here, Krishna is giving you his word. Krishna is promising you he will take care of you. He will arrange everything, like what Vijay Bharat asked. When you think of me and everything, he will make sure that you come back to him, and he promises you this. We can say the human promise all can go haywire. But here, God himself is promising you. Are you following me on this? My dear Prabhus and mothers? Every one of you following me?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. He
Following.
promises. That is powerful. God himself is promising you. He will deliver you if you simply follow the instruction in Bhagavad Gita. Make a point, Bhagavad Gita is a lifestyle. Right? Then, yeah. Just give me a second. Yeah, someone who's saying something? I heard someone saying something. Any question? You follow me? Right. Okay. Now, 66. Krishna says, how to follow these rules? Very important. Sarva Dharman. All right. Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja Ahantvam Sarva Papebhyo Moksha Yishyami Ma Shuchaha. Look at that. Sarva Dharman. What does it mean? All varieties of religion. What is that religion we are talking about? 5,000 years ago, what kind of religion was there? There's no religion was there 5,000 years ago. So they were kind of belief system. What? Like God has no form, karma yoga, jnana yoga, and all these kind of things, on all kind of belief system. So he says, Sarva Dharman, give up, Parityajya, give up, abandon all varieties of religion. Throw away all your belief system. Throw away your whatever things. In that conscious, he said, Mam Ekam, just surrender unto me. Mam means me. Ekam means only me. Ek, do, ti. No, ek in Sanskrit is one. Mam Ekam, only me. Just surrender unto me. Then, okay, this is all run ready. Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja. Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhyo. I shall deliver you from all sinful. Sarva Papa or Sarva Pavangal. I will deliver you from all sinful. What? Reaction. Moksha Ashmi Ma Shuchaha. Do not fear. So if you think you want to be liberated from the effect of all your past birth karma, the one and only choice is studying Bhagavad Gita. You understand? Why we are asking you to hold your Bhagavad Gita wherever you go? Why we want you to carry your Bhagavad Gita wherever you go? Whenever you are under stress, when you feel dull, keep Bhagavad Gita. Why we are asking you to distribute Bhagavad Gita? Why we want you to install Bhagavad Gita in somebody else's people's life? Because even they don't realize they are studying Bhagavad Gita, this is what will happen. But if you're really serious about it, sarva dharman parityaja, give up all your belief system. Give up all kind of religiosity, dharma, karma kanda, all these things. Give up. Mam ekam, only to me you sharanam, surrender. Right? I shall deliver you. Aham tam sarva papebi. I will deliver you sarva papa. All varieties of sin. Name it. What are the sins that you have done? Maybe in this life, no. But in previous life, let's talk about previous life. Who knows that you have aborted a child? Who knows that you are a gynecology, that you are the king of abortion? Simply abort many children. Who knows that you are working in a slaughterhouse who slaughters cow? We don't know. We don't know what are the terrible or grievous sin that we have done in our previous life. Sarva papa, sarva papebhyo. I give up. I shall deliver you from all sinful. Do not fear. Krishna gives that promise. Okay. Then the next one. All right. So 66, there's also a what they call this purport to this. Anukulyasya sankalpa pratikulyasya varjanam rakshishyatiti vishvaso gopitritve varanam tata atma nikshepa karpane satvida sharanagatihi. So what is the sharanagati or the surrender process? Number one, look at this. You can't find that in the book. Look at the screen. I added this. So the purport, you can see it in the purport actually. By the way, you see here first. See the screen. So what it says, number one, what is that sharanagati? How you supposed to surrender to Krishna? Number one, accept things favorable in discharging devotional service. What are the things favorable in performance devotional? Anukulya. Number two, reject things unfavorable. Pratikulya. Anukulya means do favorable. Pratikulya means do something which is not favorable. Discharge. You remove. Number three, all right. Rakshishyatiti vishvaso. Always believe firmly in the Lord's protection. Vishvasam. Always believe in the Lord's protection. How? Firmly. Number four, feel exclusively dependent. Right? Varanam tata. All right? Feel exclusively dependent on the mercy of the Lord. Number five, have no interest separate from the interest of the Lord. Number six, always feel oneself meek and humble. Sat. Atma nikshepa karpanye. Atma nikshepa. Everybody please take photo of this. Right? And those who are on Zoom, please take a snapshot. It's a very important thing. Take a snapshot of this. And this is what simplified. What is that process of engaging in devotional service? Taken? Manglish, taken? All right. Yeah, okay. Now, then 68. Now it is the final. Yat idam paramam guhyam mat bhakteshva vidasyati bhaktim mayi param kritva mam eva shasti ashangshayaha. Now Krishna explained this. Now let me tell you. For one who explained the supreme secret to the devotees. This Bhagavad Gita, if you teach people or encourage people to read or distribute Bhagavad Gita, tell them to read, those who explain the supreme secret to the devotees. Pure devotional service is guaranteed. Right? Ya idam paramam guhyam. Paramam guhyam, the supreme secret. Paramam means supreme. Guhyam means secret. Mat bhakteshva abhitnyasyati. So the pure devotional service is guaranteed. At the end, he will come back to me. Mam eva shashi ashangshayaha. All right. One who explained the supreme secret to the devotees, pure devotional service is guaranteed. At the end, he will come back to me. Then, after that, Krishna says, 69, Nacha tasman manushyesu. There's so many human, but Nacha tasman manushyesu. Kaschin me, priya kritama, priya manavan, love. Bhavita nacha me tasmat, anya priya taro bhuvi. there is no servant in the world more dear to me than he, nor there will be ever one more dear to me. What does that mean? Purida? That means there is no servant in the world who is so dear to me, or there will be no servant who are so dear to me than those who speak about Bhagavad Gita to others. So this is the verse. For one to explain the supreme secret, pure devotional service guaranteed. So that means the one who explains the pure secret is the one that is so dear to Krishna. And here he says there's no servant can be even dearer to me than those who propagate or speak or distribute Bhagavad Gita and encourage people to Bhagavad Gita. Everyone of you following me in the Zoom? Okay, all following me? And he says there's no one will be even more dearer. Everyone? Is it too heavy, the statement today? All right, okay, there's some thumbs up there. Yes, Krishna Kumari Mataji. Yeah, speak up, Krishna Kumari Mataji.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Actually, let's say I'm doing the preaching of Gita to people, but
Okay.
knowing or unknowingly, I still find fault with others or I gossip about others. So in this case, even though I'm doing the preaching of this Gita to others, at the same time, I am also creating sin for myself. So
Okay.
in this case, how will Krishna look into it?
All right. Nice question. I'll answer that later. All right, Mataji?
Okay, Hare Krishna.
All right. Okay. Okay. Now, then in 73, Krishna says, Arjuna, what? Then after listening to all these, now Arjuna making a statement. Arjuna uvacha nashto moha smritir labda tvat prasadan maya chuta tishtosmi gata sandeha karishye vachanam tava. What he says? My dear Krishna, Arjuna said, my dear Krishna, oh infallible one. We understand infallible means the one who don't fall down. My illusion is now gone. Nasta moha smritir labda. Then after that, what he says? I regain my memory. Twan prasadya maya chuta. By your mercy. Now I'm firm and free from doubt. That means, stito me gata sandeha. In Tamil also we call sandegam, right? Sandega parade, sandeha. So, stito me gata sandeha. Now I'm firm and I'm free from doubt.
Guruji, my slide didn't change.
Sorry?
The slide didn't change. Still the old slide. 69.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The screen sharing is paused. Oh, okay. Let me see. What has gone wrong? How come the screen sharing is paused? What are you seeing now? Can you see 73?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, now did you see this thing? Okay, now can you see this 73 now? Can or not?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, yes.
Okay. Right, okay. Now that's why he says, see, now Nasta Moha, my illusion is now gone. I have regained my memory. Tat Prasad Maya Chuta, by your mercy. And now I'm firm and free from doubt. That means, Statumi Gata Sandeha. All the Sandegam, everything is gone. Sandeha, all the confusion, doubt is gone. Karishye Vachanam Tava. And I'm prepared to act according to your instruction. Vachanam Tava. Vachanam, your instruction. Now I'm prepared to follow according to your instruction. At last, Arjuna is enlightened. Then 78, at last, Sanjaya is mentioning, concluding the entire Bhagavad Gita. The last verse in Bhagavad Gita is text 78. Sanjaya uvacha yatra yogeshvaro Krishno yatra pato danurdaraha tatra shri vijayo bhutir dhruva nitir matir mama yatra yogeshvara Krishno Yatra partho danurdara tatra shrir vijayo bhutir dhruva nitir matir mama. How does that say? Now Sanjaya giving a conclusion to Dhritarashtra. First he started, right? Sanjaya started to speak. Now he's coming to the conclusion. Yatra Yogeshwaro Krishna. Wherever there is Krishna, the word is Yoga, Yogeshwara, right? That means what? Also the master of all mystic, yoga. Yoga is mystic, mystic yoga, right? So wherever there's a Krishna who is the master of all mystic. Yatra parthor danurdara. Danur means the bow and arrow, danur. And wherever there is Arjuna, the supreme archer, danurdara. Tatra srir vijayo bhutir. There will be always certainly be opulence, victory, vijaya. Opulence, victory, and extraordinary power. Dhruvar nitir matir mama, and morality. That is my opinion. So what they call? This Sanjaya was telling in conclusion, wherever there is Krishna, the master of all mystic, and wherever there is Arjuna, the supreme archer, there will be also certainly be opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality. That is my opinion. Where can you see Krishna, who is the supreme mystic? Where can you see Arjuna, who is the supreme archer? Where can you see? Where can you see them together? Only in Bhagavad Gita, yes. You can't find it anywhere else, right? You see outside Krishna will be with the gopis or gopals or with the Rukmani, Satyabhama. But this is the place where Krishna and Arjuna are together in a full military uniform. And Krishna there as the mystic. He make everybody to keep quiet and he start to give talk, speak to Arjuna. And that place Arjuna in full armor with his Gandiva bow and everything. So whenever there's a supreme master mystic and wherever there's Arjuna, the supreme archer, what will happen to the place? Opulence. If you think your life is not this thing, Bhagavad Gita is a choice. Opulence. If you think every step in your life is always end in failure, Bhagavad Gita produces victory. Victory. Whenever you think you feel so dull, Bhagavad Gita give you extraordinary power. You don't become a Superman, right? Right? You are a superwoman, right? But extraordinary power within you. Then, and also morality. Adaka vadakam, idilla. Morality. That is how powerful is this Bhagavad Gita. That is my opinion. With this, take the RDC formula. Again, please read Bhagavad Gita daily. Distribute Bhagavad Gita and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Just try this RDC formula. Now we are still having few bundles. I got another few more bundles. If you think you want to take the thing, or after the class in the future, all right, if you think you want to take up the distribution of Bhagavad Gita, all right, you can get the bundle from me. Please do me a favor, because I've taken a commitment of distributing Bhagavad Gita. If at all every month you want to do some kind of Punya Karya, so this is the best thing you can do, distribute Bhagavad Gita. Anytime you can get it from me and this thing, right? So now I would like to give you a note of gratitude. Note of gratitude to all Prabhus and mothers here. All right. So my note of gratitude, as we come to the concluding day of our Gita Gyan program, my heart is filled with gratitude. Whatever little was spoken during this session is not by my qualification. Please remember that. I am not qualified to talk at all. Right? It's not by my qualification, but only by the costless mercy of Sri Guru and Srila Prabhupada. I am merely an insignificant instrument. I sincerely thank each and every devotee who sacrificed their time to attend. I'm very grateful for that. Listen attentively, ask sincere questions, and participate enthusiastically. Your presence, eagerness, and sincerity gave life to these classes. If anything spoken was, if I spoke anything was useful and inspiring, kindly offer it at the lotus feet of Guru and Krishna. If there's any mistake, shortcoming, or error, I beg forgiveness from all of you. May the teachings of Bhagavad Gita not remain as knowledge only, but gradually transform into practice, realization, and loving service to Sri Krishna. Thank you once again for walking together on this Gita journey, hoping we can continue serving and hearing together again by His mercy alone. Your servant, all by the mercy of Sri Guru and Srila Prabhupada, Hare Krishna, Paditatarna Jagannath Das. I've tried my level best to present this Gita to you. If there's any mistakes or any words or anything that I've spoken that hurt anyone, kindly forgive me. It's just like a figurative of speech. Sometimes I also as a human being can get overwhelmed, can get carried away. Kindly forgive me for any mistakes that I've done and bless me so that I can go on doing this program again and again in the future. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Now we open for questions. Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, bless us too, so that we will continue doing our Bhagavad Gita every day, remembering what your teachers taught us. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah. All by Guru and Krishna's mercy.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji. Who's this? Oh, Krishna Kumar. Yes. All right. Your question.
Okay. So the question is,
I understand your question.
so
For
how
you
do you
to identify, that you have a fault while you are doing this while you are distributing Bhagavad Gita, talking about Bhagavad Gita, and even you are doing this and you feel that you are at fault, that's a good sign that you know what is happening in your life. Pray to Krishna, pray to Prabhupada, and try to rectify your mistake step by step. Eventually, you can come out of it. Many people don't know what they're doing. When they start to criticize, when they start to find fault, they don't know what they're doing. But you know you're doing wrong. That's a very good sign, Mataji. You know what is the best way to do it? Go to Krishna and start to confess. When you have some kind of these kind of thoughts, that means there's some kind of impurity still lying dormant somewhere in your system. Go to Krishna, Prabhupada, pray. My dear Krishna, my dear Prabhupada, I'm trying my best to come out of this problem, but still sometimes I can't control myself. Kindly help me. You have to speak to Krishna daily. Speaking to God is called prayer. Speaking to other human being is called communication or discussion. But the same thing when you do it to Krishna, they call that as prayer. Converse with him. Krishna will talk to you. Krishna will guide you. Krishna will bless you. In no time, Mataji, you can come out of it. Why I'm telling you? I was one of that crazy guy who find a lot of fault in life. I myself a fault finder. Right? So, it happens. Okay, Mataji?
Okay. Prabhu, another one more. Can you please leave your phone number so that I can communicate? Because I wish to join your Bhagavatam class in the morning.
Yeah. Okay. Those people who, you don't have my number. You are in the group, right? In the WhatsApp group, right?
No. I'm not in the
Oh.
WhatsApp.
And do you have my number or not?
No, I don't.
Who introduced you here?
Oh, it was from my temple group.
Which temple is that?
Krishna Balaram.
Yeah, where?
Aikro Melaka?
Oh, Aikro Melaka. Okay, let me see. Pushpa, Roja Malar Mataji, are you there? Yes, you are there, Roja Malar. Do you know this Krishna Kumari Mataji? Or Krishna Kumari Mataji, do you know Roja Malar?
Yes.
Yeah, she got my number.
Okay. Then I will ask her.
Oh, if you want, you can even write it down. 010.
Hold on now. 010
54
54
000
Uh-huh.
63.
Okay, I repeat,
Easy to remember.
01054000063.
Exactly. That's all.
Thank you.
You can also email to me j_punithan@gmail.com.
J,
Full stop
huh?
Punithan.
Punithan.
Yes.
Huh?
At gmail.com.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
Nice.
Prabhu.
So you can, anybody wants to join my Srimad Bhagavatam class on the 1st January, I'm doing an introduction because the introduction in Srimad Bhagavatam 30 pages. All right. So I'm just going to go on reading the 30 pages. Then the class will start, the chapter, Canto 1, Chapter 1, Text 1 will start on March, because I think I need a break.
Prabhu,
boy.
excuse me, Prabhu. Prabhu, excuse me.
Yeah. Yes.
Is it okay for you to do the intro on the 2nd January now? Because here in Malacca, 1st January, we have Radha Yatra. We'll be very busy.
Never mind. You can follow my recording.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, I am just thinking of it. I'm just thinking, okay, I haven't decided. Because this 2026, such a wonderful, 2025, such a wonderful year. You know, we are doing program every single day, right? Every single day in the evening, we have this Tuesday Namahat Center program. We got 3 beautiful girls here. Matajis, not girls, Matajis, huh? Right? They are coming also inspiring, came from a different background, but they taken up Bhakti very seriously. So like that, in 5 days a week, oh boy, I think 200 over videos with more than 2,000 plus views were made this year, right? So then I was just thinking, okay, January, February, 2 months, I think you want to take a break, all right? But anyway, I don't know whether I can do that. But any one of you want to follow my Srimad Bhagavatam class, only one condition, you have to be very attend the session. If you think you cannot attend the live, at least watch the video recording, because we're going to go into absolute detail. We're going to go very detailed in the subject. You know, like formally when we did this nectar of instruction, a small paragraph, we discussed for 3 days. The small paragraph took us 6 hours discussion, just one small paragraph. We went deep and deep and deep, because once and for all, study that, right? Okay, so other than that, so can I get your feedback? And let's see. Okay, Hare Krishna, Prabhu, thank you very much. All right, kindly share the link. All right, I can't understand. If you can't understand, I can WhatsApp. Oh yeah, definitely, no problem. All right, so tomorrow is Samelan or graduation program. So tomorrow, what we're going to do, we want all of you, optional, of course, I'm not saying you must, optional, to come out with a testimony, just 2 minutes, speak. Okay, you can unmute yourself, you can on your camera, you can speak how this program has transformed your life. If you think you feel so shy, you can send it to me by WhatsApp. I can even share it in the group. And tomorrow, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, most likely he can't make it, right? But he's willing to watch the video. So tomorrow, what I'm going to do, number one, we're going to have a gratitude session. After the gratitude session, those people who would like to take up the steps of bhakti, we're going to discuss on how to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, the proper pronunciation. Then after that, of course, before start off with Shanti Rupa Mataji, her great Shanti Rupa Mataji, she'll be here to give a opening ceremony. To do a closing, she'll be like addressing. She's the person who pushed Gita Gyan in Malaysia. After that, people, you be one by one, come and share your testimony, how you felt, what are the transformations that are happening in your life, you know, what are the wonderful things or whatever. And also, you can also mention about your studies, your way, and the way that I presented also, right? It's very important because I also need to improve myself. Then after that, your short period I'll be addressing about what are the basic way of this thing. So I feel the basic starting, the RDC formula, okay, how to read the Bhagavad Gita. Of course, you have to distribute and chanting Hare Krishna. How to pronounce the word Krishna, Hare. So like that, we try to inspire you. Then other than that, those who are late really want to join my Srimad Bhagavatam class, you're always welcome, right? You can just tell me, or maybe I will share the advertisement or that Bhagavatam group to you. You can just join in, right? Don't simply join and don't pay attention, because we are putting so much of effort in deep studies, in aspiration that you will benefit, right? So is there anything you like to share or say before we end the session? Yeah, same time, yes. Tomorrow is same time, yes. Who's that? Yes, Chong Prabhu, yes. Yes, Prabhu? Chong Prabhu? What happened?
Hare
He said?
Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, yeah.
Very grateful that all this have been done, even despite your inconveniences and sometimes you're sick also. So really appreciate. But this I'm take up all this or all your time also, and I just like to this last part of the session is the last sixth chapter is about knowledge. Jhana is a Jhana Kanda section, correct?
Yeah.
So the what I'm amazed find in the verse, I think is just now mentioned the text 73. So Arjuna, after getting all the explanation from Lord Krishna, then he said one of the things that they said, now I have regained my memory. So this knowledge is to regain memory. So I just would like you to clarify more clarity to explain what the regain memory. So what we are standing.
See, what it means here, my dear Krishna, O infallible one, my illusion is now gone. I have regained my memory by your mercy. I am now firm and free from doubt, and I'm prepared to act according to your instruction. 73. Look at 73. Text 73. So what it says, number one, it says that my illusion is now gone. Okay, let me see whether I can get back the thing. Right? All right, okay. Now, why is this thing coming? 61. Can you see the slide? All those who are not using Zoom, can you see the slide?
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes,
Number
Prabhu.
one, what Arjuna is telling? My illusion is now gone. What does that mean? Because before this, he was under illusion that he's going to kill his own family members, grandfather Bhishma, Dronacharya, Kripacharya, cousins, and all these kind of people. Correct? So, he's lamenting. He's under the lamentation that, that means he's telling, oh, how is that possible? Because as a soldier, he need to fight. He cannot come out of the fighting. He cannot retreat when it's challenged. You're following me? So now, he says, now my illusion is gone. Now you got the understanding. Yes, you have to fight to regain. So that means after the illusion is gone, what happened? That means he regained his memory. That means he come back to the understanding. After the illusion is gone, the second thing is you regain memory. You come back. Yes, that is the intelligence. You realize what you're supposed to do. Okay? After he regained the memory, what happened? He's now firm and free. He's very firm on his decision of fighting, and is free from doubt killing his own relation. Then after that, he says, prepared to act. So now I'm ready to act according to your instruction. Now tell me what? Shoot who? Shoot there, shoot here, kill that person. You know, in sometimes Arjuna Krishna will be telling, no, shoot that guy. I'm prepared to take the instruction. You got it, Prabhu?
Yes, Hare Krishna. One thing is that if we are common people understanding that, okay, maybe we are in illusion in so many things. So on the standpoint of what memory we are regaining,
like in ourselves, right?
Yeah.
So you are regaining the memory, you are regaining yourself, say that life is worth living. Life is not meant for over endeavoring. Life is not meant for over collecting. Life is not meant for quarreling like cats and dogs. There is a higher purpose in life. And that higher purpose is first of all starting with peace of mind. I want peace of mind. Secondly, I want to have a purpose in life. And third, I want to know where is my destination. So my destination is go back home, back to Godhead. So you're regaining your your illusion because you have been here, stuck here in this material world for time immemorial. And you are stuck, you have forgotten what you're supposed to do. So you are revived. So when you go through the Bhagavad Gita very thoroughly, when you come here, you feel a kind of enlightenment. You got it, Prabhu?
Yes, yes.
Right? Nice question, Prabhu. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a mind-blowing thing here because there's so many things to regain. But I look back, so in order, this knowledge is for regain our memory. It's just not like learning something,
No,
then
no, no.
become professional about it.
Yeah, correct. Don't confuse yourself. Now you're up to this level means you have regained your memory. You know, despite your challenges in your family and all these things, and you're staying here, it is because now you're free from doubt. You understand, Prabhu?
Yes, Hare Krishna.
You're free from doubt. That means you have no more doubt. Despite your whole family is against you, with their other religion, they're against you, but still you are firm because you are free from doubt. Fantastic. Got it, Prabhu?
Yes, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Haribol.
Enlightenment.
Wow. Talking about Bhagavad Gita, I tell you, it's so exciting. You can just go on talking. You know, my record was talking for what? 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours, 4 hours. Non-stop. So interesting. Anyone else like to say something? Oh, it's 9:30. After this, we're supposed to do Kirtan. If any one of you want to join the Kirtan live, you can join. I think I better don't off the camera. We can have Kirtan along with them. Okay, any questions? Any other things that you have doubt you want to clarify? Haribol? All right. Okay, if there's none, you can join us for Kirtan. And of course, going to go YouTube live. All right, let's do it. Come, take the karta, take the things. Come on. Hare Krishna. But anyone want to leave, you can leave, no problem. But if anyone of you want to join the Kirtan, usually we do our Kirtan and okay. This is the only, what they call? This is the only place that our program doesn't end quickly. We start at 8:30 until 10 o'clock. There's no place in the world got such a late program. But of course, all of them are professionals. And okay. Nama Om Vishnu Pada. Take the kartal. Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Premade Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Om Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Premade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitina Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavani Ashadya Deshatarine Jai Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivashari Gaura Bhakta Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivashari Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Go Rama. Nityananda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Jai Radhe, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. So for your wonderful time, okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes,
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
The food
Thank
is
I'm
so
here.
soft, Prabhu.
Thank you,
Enjoy
Prabhu.
the
Thank you very
soup.
much.
Okay, Gauranga.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
you.
Prabhu.
Thank you,
Thank
Prabhu.
you, Prabhu.
Thank
Very,
you.
very
Hare
Hare
good.
Krishna.
Thank you very
Krishna.
much, Prabhu.
Jiva, please come for all the classes.
Nice to
Thank you,
join
Prabhu.
like this, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Panchakalpatarubhyascha
Prabhu.
kripa
Thank
sindhubhyavacha
you. Thank you.
patitanam pavinebhyo
Bhavya
Vaishnavevayo namo Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Gaur
Krishna,
Premanande.
Prabhu.
Ila